Okay, so let's start here. So we've got the 10th house. This is the house of career, as I said, but it can also be about your fame, reputation, your public status. It can also be about authority figures or authoritative institutions. So these authority figures can be anybody really, which you kind of consider a person of authority. It can be a father figure or a boss or a manager. It could even be a partner, but it can also be somebody outside of yourself, somebody that you look up to in your community or something like that. It can also be an authoritative institution. So this can be like the government or military, legal as well, or even a university, some a powerful institution. Now we've got here moon soul. So as I said, you may be rising to some sort of popularity or becoming better known, either for something that you're doing, or it could just be that you are wanting this in some way. But it's saying that, some aspect of your career or your profile is maybe increasing at this time. But the moon is also about crowds. So crowds can come in. So some of you, that may be, to do with this 10th house. But it's also about your emotional side. This is your emotional life. And the moon is where you go, where your moon is in your chart is where you go to relax, to be with yourself, to feel safe and secure, and where you go for enjoyment. It's also about your habits and your moods, obviously, anything to do with that. So habits may be coming in as well. It's also very much about following your instincts and your intuitions. All right. So this could be very well something to do coming up in your 10th house, some aspect that you are perhaps needing to take your inner guidance on. This is following your own intuitions and your instincts. You may also be, sometimes the moon, something can be like hidden or clandestine or secret. Sometimes that can be the case with the moon. But it's also about taking time out to just take time out in some way to withdraw possibly, or just to get your emotions aligned, or to do this introspective work where you are checking things like your intuitions and your instincts about situations. So it's connecting to that. It's also, it may be that you are feeling a bit nostalgic or sentimental about things from the past. And then in some cases, this can be dwelling on the past, or, pondering things. It obviously is to do with your 10th house in some way, but with this, it's fine to get hindsight or wisdom or understanding from that period of your life. Sorry about the dogs barking. But it is also, important to, bring that knowledge or that wisdom or that understanding forward, but don't live in the past. Okay. You could also be dealing with things from the past. Actual physical things. But it really is about, it's about gaining almost like understanding, a wisdom, and it may have something to do with your security. So you could be perhaps trying to change something in your career, or perhaps there are changes afoot within your career and you're just feeling a little bit insecure about things. It could be that. It's also that the moon is about nurturing, and this is nurturing of yourself, and nurturing of your ideals, or whatever it is that you're trying, or your, some career path or some aspect of this 10th house is of concern for you at this time. So make sure that you are protective of what it is that you're doing, that you are nurturing what it is that's coming up for you in the 10th house, and look after yourself, and listen to your intuition and your instincts, because that's going to be your very best guide at this time. We've also got Una, easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So if you are worried about something in this house and you're concerned about whether you need to make a decision, or you need to make a move, or you need to change something, or something may be looming, something may be coming towards you within this 10th house, and you're just not sure what you feel about it, it's saying there's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So just easy does it. Just keep going. This is very much about nurturing. So this is about nurturing your what it is that you're trying to attain in the 10th house. It's about working with what it is that you have going for you at this time. These things take time, they take effort, and it's got to be consistent effort from you. And so you may just be feeling, as I say, a little bit insecure and a bit unsure about what's going on, but she's reassuring you just to be calm, stay calm, and allow this situation to unfold, but don't dwell on the past or be concerned about long lost memories or nostalgia or sentimentality. Sorry, I just had to wait for the dogs to stop barking. Okay, so let's just bring out here. We've got here 9 of Winter, an unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So I do feel that there may be some aspect, we'll also get to the past life issue. There may be some aspect either to do with this or something else we will get to at some point, where, you just may be wallowing in a little bit of uncertainty or insecurity, or just having a lot of fears and worries coming up at this time. Now, the thing is with worry is that the more energy you put into it, the more you magnetize the thing you are worrying about. So you draw it towards you. So it really is not a good place to be putting your energy. Rather be focusing on positive outcomes. Rather be focusing on what you can do, or what things would be like if they were working out. Or if you imagine the very best scenario, the very best outcome. Focus on that. Put your energy into something positive. And let go of these issues and things that may be keeping you up at night, or that you are feeling insecure about. You are being guided. Says there, everything is occurring in perfect timing. So just keep on with what you're doing, nurturing, and staying focused on what you're focusing on here within the 10th house. Don't allow these things to overwhelm you, because the deeper you go into that, as I said, the more of a magnet you become. And you don't want to be overthinking something or going so deep that you're starting to confuse the issue, or you're starting to see difficulties where there aren't any. Now, as I said, we've got here past life. So this situation involves your past life memory. So whatever is occurring here, it's saying that some aspect of this is from a previous lifetime, and this is now coming in, and it's like an echo from the past. So what it does is it actually, now is your opportunity to put this to rest, or to deal with it, or to face it, or to sort it out. And, it just makes you feel uncomfortable, or you just, you're not really sure why this is bothering you quite so much, So if you need to get help from somebody, like a hypnotherapist or something like that, but otherwise just work your way through the emotions, work your way through your fears, and know that you have got a lot of support here. You've got the sun with you. You've got Dinah, High Priestess, which is wonderful for intuition and understanding divine knowledge. You've got Jupiter abundance coming for you as well. So, really you've got a lot going for you. So don't allow these fears and insecurities and things to well up, or to be concerned over something that has roots in a long time ago. And it's normally just an echo. It's like a situation which you are here actually to resolve, or to work through, or to face. And that's what you need to do. So bring it into the light. Don't try and suppress it or hide it, or whatever the situation may be. Just know that, don't allow this to inhibit your movement forward, or to making your decisions, or whatever it is that you want to do. Just know it's got an echo from long ago, and really you're in a completely different situation now, and you've got all the skills, and you've got a lot of support here to overcome this. So rather focus on positive outcomes, positive affirmations, positive mindset, and don't allow yourself to be drawn into complexities or dramas or fears or confusion, or even any kind of illusion at this point as well. We've also got 3 of Spring. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. So whatever is unfolding for you, just as I said, keep going, nurturing and moving forward. Just take your time, and use your instincts and intuitions, and you will get to this very, very easily. The 3 of Spring, you will get there. And it is about planning. The 10th house can involve that as well. And you've got the sun here, which is a very good outcome. So, it says there are more, have patience. This is what Uno is saying. Easy does it. There are good things to come. You've got Jupiter coming, and other aspects. You've got the Sun here as well. So I do feel you're going to be in a very good position, not too far from now. We've got for the 8th house. It looks to me like you're ending a very, a cycle of some sort. 8th house is an ending and a beginning, or endings and beginnings. And it's normally a cycle of some sort that you're closing off and you're starting a new one. It could be the end of a chapter and a start of a new one, however it applies to you. But it can also be the sort of dying off of a part of yourself or a part of your life, or even your most deep held, long held positions. These are long structures that have been in your life for a long time. It could be to do with that. Something is now changing or shifting or falling away, and you're now going into a new area. And so that's what brings the cycle shift in. It can also be, this deals with, this is the amalgamation in any kind of relationship or any kind of partnership. So it could be like a business partnership, and it's how are you going to join together the nuts and bolts of the relationship. So this is like your emotional and your material resources. How are they going to come together? That's covered by the 8th house. 8th house also covers finance. This is normally big finance, and this is to do with investments, insurances, accounting, banking, tax comes in as well, and anything to do with that. And also in some cases to do with legacies and inheritances. So it could be that, depending on where you are in your life and what stage you're at, you may be looking at all of these things, or there may be a big shift that's come in now. This is also to do with, anything to do with, like, when we say death, it's very seldom an actual physical death. It's usually to do with some aspect of your life which is falling away or is dying off, or it could even be an ego death of some sort. It can also be about birth, and this is, physically birthing something, or it could be, the birthing of a new cycle, as I said, or a new chapter, or a new idea, or a new business, or whatever the situation, or some other kind of aspect, that's financially related. And, it can also be, about regeneration and renewal. So this could be something that was already in existence and it just needed a boost, or some sort of recycling, or some sort of upcycling, or something that is some sort of shift within it to create something better. So something that was thought of to be not working or had died off, and now it gets a regeneration or some sort of renewal coming in. In some cases, this can also be about sexuality as well. So it depends on your situation.